Today I'm going to be hanging my curtains that are going to go between the cockpit and the coach, so as to not only keep the air condition and the heat in that area, but also to be a room divider and make this whole area, the coach, seem more like a living space. Now, I went through a couple of steps. I wanted to drill holes in here and the other side as well, but I was running up against the problem thing. My curtain rods were too heavy. So what I found were these actual hooks at the dollar store. They actually go over the doors, so this is like a curve down like that. My hands are dirty from going underneath the RV. So I actually plied it straight, so it goes in between the ceiling and this. There is no way, well, no way that that's gonna come down, and I have not messed with the structural integrity of this or my wall. Okay? And I did the same thing on this side, just that this one is way tighter. There's no wiggle room. So when I put the curtain in, I'm going to go in this side first up. Okay? Here is the curtain rod that I bought. It's in 3 pieces. And I bought that at, what is that? Big Lots for $19. What I did was I actually cut cardboard circles, and there's a piece of plastic that's inside of these. I screwed it in, put a nut on the inside, so this way my curtains don't slide off the end as I'm putting them on here, because I've had that trouble. I've been going back and forth and I've had a little bit of trouble with them sliding off and trying to get them on. Now, these are my curtains, so if you give me a minute, I will show you how everything works. Here's the curtain rods. I got, like I said, 3 pieces. You have 2 end pieces and 1 that goes in the middle. This one goes in the middle between the 2 of them. And I actually needed a long one because it's like 90 something inches, so I bought the one that's 120 inches. So let me put some of my curtain on there. Oh, look at my lovely shoes. Don't look at my legs. Did I shave? Yes. Oh, but my knee. Look, I was underneath the RV trying to see if that's my steering stabilizer that is messing up. Okay, let me put the curtains on. See you in a minute. So I don't have anywhere to put this, and I'm doing this on my phone. So here's what I'm doing. Just taking my curtains, and I'm going to slip them on. I'm going to slip them on. I'm going to slip them on. Slipped it on. Okay. Now I'm going to show you something with this. This is the end panel. So I'm straightening it out for you to show you that I have cut a little slit in there. Okay. Because I want that hook to go in that hole. I know it's nasty. I did kind of tear it. But I did it so that it will grip into the hole like this, and I don't have to worry about it lapping over the hook, you know, and coming up cockeyed down the bottom. So let me get these on, and I'll show you in a minute what I'm doing. Over here, see how the curtains are coming towards the end? Now as I slide them down there, they would have come off if that little doodad there wasn't on the end, and that is not good because I've got a lot to do here. So let me get all the panels on and I'll show you. Now you see how all my panels are on and they're scrunched up because I have to do that to maneuver. See how at the end they're not falling off because of that little doodad. Now this is the other panel. You can see I have a hole in there as well. Gonna go through the other side, and again, curtains are not coming off. All right, curtains are all on. Now, gonna get the middle piece. This is what we do. Take the middle piece and you put it inside here. Okay, there you go. Then we take the other end of this, attach it, put that on the end, and then we put in our curtains. Then we have the whole long wrap. And I'll show you that because it's going to be a little bit of a process. At this point, all I did, as you can see, is that the rods are up and in there. Now I have to put this hook through this hole so that it stays nice Same thing on the other side. It's up and in there, which was a huge problem because this was so tight. But because of this three-piece rod, everything is going good. Let me show you so far. Okay. All right, we'll move on now. Well, there it is. There's the finished product. I have to admit to you that over here on this side, the cap was a little bit loose. Again, dirty fingernails. Hey, I'm a working girl down underneath the car. The cap came off and my curtain, of course, started sliding off the rod, and I cursed a little bit. And I'm glad that you didn't get to see me like that. It's the first date. I'm trying to put my best foot forward. And that is my right foot. My right is my better foot. Anyway, so here's my curtains. And what I like most over here is the way this comes all the way to the wall. And it makes it look like a wall. See, sort of like a curved wall. Now when I close those, it'll look nice. I have them in 3 panels. This and this panel then can be pulled together, and this up here, I'll admit to you, is a little bit loose. So at this time I have a pin in there, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not taking them down. I'm not sewing anything else. You know what? I might actually come in and I could just sew a little pinch over there so that they're tighter, or I could put a decorative pin there like I did with these. Here you can see how the wall of curtains, the simulated curtain wall, looks. I'm working now on a valance for up there,